Hello, my friends. Myself Sumon. By profession, I am chemical engineer, but I am having very big hobby of cooking different types of food, veg, non-veg, including starters, main courses, and desserts, etc. In large scale, I cooked more than 500 people so many times, and till now I have cooked more than 300 menus, including both veg and non-veg items. I am having total more than 25 years experience of cooking, and I am confident enough to declare me as a experienced cook. Now I would like to share some recipes of cooking with you as per my experience, and I would like to mention that I never followed YouTube or any internet channel whenever I have cooked, and my main purpose is that to make research on the healthy and tasty cooking recipes. I never use the commercial grade spices. I try my level best to use the natural ingredients for healthy cooking purpose. Now I am going to show you the procedure and recipe in detail for very mouth-watering veg item, chili paneer. Let me show you the ingredients required for medium spicy, and if you want more or little spicy, you can adjust it slightly by adjusting mainly mirchi and oil. And this is the guideline, and you can adjust as per your requirement slightly. Please pause this video here for a few seconds and note down all the ingredients required. Now, before going to the procedure, I would like to mention the main safety requirements before you are going for cooking. Everybody know about it, but I would like to again mention it. Firstly, you should wear apron, hand gloves, and white eyeglass, means chashma, to avoid any type of injury related to hot oil or hot surfaces. Eyeglass is must because during the cooking so many steps will come where hot oil can come out, droplets can come out, and definitely it will make very serious injury to your eyes. So please and again please don't forget to add the chashma whenever you are going to cook. Now let me make the ingredients ready as per the ingredient list. First we will chop one by one ingredients. First ginger and garlic with little green mirchi. We will make chopping like this. Then we will make ready capsicum, onion and tomato. Cut the tomato into small pieces and chop the onion and capsicum like this. Then let us wash very well the fresh paneer purchased from market, because it can contain sands or some other foreign material on the surfaces. So it is better to clean thoroughly under the tap water, face by face. And then let us cut the paneer into small pieces. It is better to cut by 2 cm by 2 cm. It is up to you, you can adjust any size. Now our ingredients are ready, so we can start cooking now. Let us take a medium size kodai, which is sufficient for cooking 1 kg of paneer, and put it on a high flame for about 2 to 3 minutes so that kodai will become full hot. Then add the required quantity of sunflower oil and heat the oil for about 2 to 3 minutes so that it will become full hot. keep in mind full hot, otherwise when you add paneer to it, paneer will get stuck up at the bottom. So now very carefully add the paneer slices on the oil, and keep in mind that paneer may have the water droplets, and when you will put them on the very hot oil, the very high temperature oil droplets can come to your eyes and body. So don't forget to wear the chashma as I mentioned in safety section, and definitely you should wear the apron also. Fry the paneer not more than 1 minute at a single batch, because if you are frying it more, then it will become very hard and you will not enjoy the taste. So just fry it up to the outer surface will become brown, but inside it will be very soft. After frying of paneer is complete, reduce the flame to minimum side, and the remaining oil is there. We will use this for further cooking, making the gravy of the chili paneer. First we will add sukha mircha as I mentioned in the ingredients, and fry it for few seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, and while it will become very deep brown red color, add very carefully again the sukha curry pattas, and even though these are dried, but it can have some water particles, and it will result in throwing of the water oil droplets to your eyes. So extreme precaution is required, and fry this curry patta for few seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, and now you will enjoy the very nice flavor of sukha mircha and curry patta. Now add very carefully the tomato slices and allow the tomato to fry completely. This is the longest procedure of frying the tomato, because if tomato is fried very well up to very red brown color, it will give you tremendous flavor, uncomparable flavor. Now add the chopped garlic and ginger mixture and fry it for few seconds, 40 to 50 seconds, and once it is fried, add the chopped onion very carefully and increase the flame of the oven, because we need more heat now. Onion will release the water, and slowly the volume of mixture also increasing, and once the onion is fried, after 2 to 3 minutes of frying, add capsicum, chopped capsicum slowly, and fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes more at high flame. And when the full mixture is medium fried, slowly add the tomato sauce as I mentioned in the ingredients, and mix it very well and let it salt for about 1 minute. Slowly, time to time, mix the mixture, otherwise it will get stuck up at the bottom. And now add very slowly 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of soya sauce and mix it very gently to have the uniform mixture of gravy. And now you can see the color of gravy is very nice, reddish color, reddish brown color is there. And now I will add salt as per requirement. I did not add salt before, because if we add the salt before, the mixture will become a lump, and our purpose should be to have the distinct mixture for chili paneer. And now I will add black pepper and mix the gravy very well. And once gravy is ready, we will add the fried paneer slices. Mix very gently the paneer slices with the gravy mixture. Very carefully mix it, otherwise the sliced paneers will break into pieces, small pieces. So we have now mixed very well the paneer slices and the gravy mixture. If you want, you can have a cover for few seconds, 40 to 45 seconds. You can put the cover to just heat up the paneers, because paneer are now cold, so you have to make it hot totally. And now finally you just mix it before putting the oven off. Now chili paneer is ready, so we can switch off the oven and transfer it to a hot pot. And keep in mind that for any chili items or 65 items, taste is important, but flavor is more important. So don't keep the cooked food open. It will be better to cover it, so that the flavor will be retained very well in it. Otherwise you will lose the flavor. Okay. So today the chili paneer preparation is complete, and if you like the recipe, please don't forget to mention your comment and subscribe my YouTube channel and like it. And if you wish to give any suggestion, any discrepancy, anything you want to add, you can give the suggestion also. Thank you all for your patience.